now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are watching the Epicenter. Hold on. Let me bring it over here. Yes, sir. And we're back. This is the Epicenter. I am your host, Rob Nasty.
And I'm Pro41. And you're watching the Epicenter. And our guest DJ is DJ
Pushplay and DJ iTunes. DJ? Music down? Okay, music down. Okay, yes, sir. So right now we're listening to a mix, the latest mix by DJ Lean Rock, which is going to be on the show a little bit later.
Yep.
Yes, what's the date today?
Today is December 13th. We survived, guys. 12/12/12. 2012. December 13th, 2012. And it is 8:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, sir. And we have an excellent show for you today. Yes, sir. And we want to just give big ups to people in the chat room right now. What's up? Lean Rock, Wari, Richard Scary, Lego Yaminis, Coronado, Ozzy, you in the house, Spence in the house, Timber, DJ Timber is in the house.
Got some new guests, or new people, new viewers. Remember, we're on every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Bring it in the mod just a little bit more. Bring it in.
Richard Scary, we got San Jose in the house.
San Jose. So we got San Jose, Canada, from Montreal to Ottawa to Toronto. We got Orlando in the house. We got Miami. Man,
we got a lot of people. Like, thanks for tuning in. We got high numbers tonight, and this is just like to be honest, like sometimes last minute here. It's just like South Park. Sometimes they got 6 days. Sometimes we got basically 6 days too to prepare a show.
Yes, sir. So before we get into the intro, I want to ask, how do you feel about BC1 Brazil?
Oh,
that's a hot topic,
Rob. To be honest, I feel like
the ones who are willing to talk about it.
I'll talk about it. You know, I love you, Thomas. You know, big shouts out to BC1. But then I couldn't understand some of the decisions that happened. Like who's with me out there in the chat room in Epicenter land? Yo, Dipper versus Rockstrite. Yo, Dipper, you know what I mean? He's, a Korean brother, but you know what I mean? Like, yo, I feel like Rockstrite took him out. I'm sorry. Just as an analyst, just as a b-boy analyst, I feel like, he did some nice eye candy type stuff. Did some nice eye candy type stuff, a few tricks, but then Rockstrite had the whole package. He was doing power, he did footwork, his top rock was on point, his form was on point, good control, and I felt like that wasn't a good call.
Okay. All right. Any other calls? People were just like, Shifty the 9. He's said a lot of folks got robbed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It depends because the whole thing is I see that's not a lot of us could say that we've been under that stage. You know what I mean? And
right.
Being on to
execute in front of all those people in that condition.
And that's it was 100 degrees on there. It was 100 degrees plus the lights makes it feel like 200 degrees. You know what I mean? And at the same time, we don't know the training methods of each member. Each competitor, and sometimes that's going to play factors. And I don't know how long. I think they had 5 days in Brazil before they actually got to compete. So I'm not sure if that's long enough. Some people would say, depending if you're partying or not, or if you're really training, or just breaking. To me, it's if you're doing a competition like that, you should just more than break. If you're training, you should be jogging, you should be doing lightweight training and cardio and breaking at the same time.
Right. It's funny how far, with the athleticism part of breaking has grown into a thing where, the old school guys we're going to drink a beer, smoke a loose joint, take some LSD, and then we're going to go off.
The whole thing is we don't want to say that it's total sport where it's just you have to abide by when you're doing flares, pointing your toes and make it exactly straight and everything perfect. We're not saying that, but there are advantages of doing a calisthenic workout, doing a metabolic workout, and I mean you want to have that balance, and you still want to keep it raw. And that's the thing. A lot of people, and then another thing, people could say that I could go 30 rounds, but they're used to doing cypher rounds, which are really quick. It could be a top rock to a quick burner, into a down rock and you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's not like a cipher where it's like I'm gonna battle this cat or I'm just gonna vibe. You are now, if you enter the realm of BC1, you have become an entertainment aspect for a viewer.
And the best thing that a b-boy could do that wants to represent the culture is try to bring that element to the stage. That's the best you can do, because like there are ways to guarantee a win. It doesn't mean it's gonna be like the illest style. You know what I mean?
Sorry, DJ Push Play in iTunes went into DJ Main.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, you can't like the best that we can do as b-boys, because there's a lot of like, for instance, like a lot of French people consider themselves breakdancers. Why? Because they don't want to label themselves as a b-boy, because they like the athletic part of it. You know what I mean? There might not be so into the culture of it, but the whole thing is just like, you gotta like kind of let them have that. But if you're representing this culture, like as far as a b-boy and in hip hop, you have to try to bring that element to the stage, but you still have to train like an athlete.
Word.
That's one thing I feel like a lot of French b-boys do, is they actually train like athletes, and I feel like that's why Manure won.
Okay, word. Yeah, sorry, Lean. The old mix came up, so don't even worry about it, dog. We're going to get into the intro, which this track, actually, the track to our intro is actually something off of Lean Rock's, which mixtape was it? It was Live from the Stable, and this is such an ill song. Of course, he's not going to give me the name of the song, but this is what we use for the Epicenter. So check this out. We're going to go into the intro, and then we're going to get right back to the show. Hold on. Let me do this. All right, and let's go.
Sunshine sugar lady, rock and roll queen. Your happy sober rhythm has got I can see. When the funky beat is playing and the hearts are growing strong. See the sober rising, I can't sit around too long.
Yes, sir. And we're back. Word.
What's up, everyone out there? What's up to all the 54 people out there? 54 people, thank you for watching. I know there's people from Korea, there's people from Colombia, there's people from Florida, there's people from Northern Cali, people from Southern Cali, people from Arizona, people from Spain, people from... I could keep going.
Hold on, let me fix
people
DJ
from
Push Play.
Mars.
DJ Push Play.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go back to Live from the Stable. Yo, Lean, I'm going to put your other stuff later on.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm just putting on Live from the Stable.
Don't worry about it.
Because we don't have a DJ today. This is an empty spot. Usually we have...
DJ Push Play today.
We usually have a DJ over there.
We got the snowman.
We got the perverted snowman just hanging out with his carrot.
Yeah, good. Touch his carrot. Touch his carrot. Touch his carrot.
Word. So, B-Boy, the BC1 was... I mean, there was a lot of upsets this weekend.
Yeah.
There was a lot of upsets this weekend.
A lot of people wanted, I know for us in the Bay Area, we wanted Rockstrite or Kid David. We actually wanted them in the finals. We tried to predict them in the finals, and it just didn't happen. But that's the name of the game. Depending on judges, depending on environment, depending on energy. And even though, here's the thing, we could say whatever we want about what happened at BC1, but the whole thing is we weren't there, so we don't know the energy.
And we weren't competing either, so we can't really speak on that.
But we do have our favorites, you know what I mean? We do have our favorites, and, obviously they all didn't make it. They didn't make it. But I'm just saying.
None of these guys
I'm just saying, from personal experience, I got to, like I said, I judged World B-Boy Classic in Holland. And, I've seen Junior on video. And, for us, for a lot of people that love Foundation and stuff like that, we're like, well, Junior's limited. But I'll tell you what, man. Junior, those first first two rounds, he's like on some other, he has energy and he could just rip. So whoever has that Junior, that first round has to really treat it like your last round.
And that's the thing. Again, going back to what I was saying before the intro, you are now from a cipher to a small, intimate kind of thing where people experience in person to music. Oh, okay.
My mic up. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Now you're listening to Lean Rock's new joints. But what I was saying is like from an intimate place where people see in front of you, they could smell you, they could damn near touch you in a circle or a cipher. But then once you go on that BC1 stage, you have become an athlete, a performer, and an entertainer. That's just the nature of where this game is going as far as that super level, super jam, not even super jam, super competition.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like there's a pro and con. It's like the whole thing is giving us a platform and a voice to like, you know, do our thing. But at the same time, it's like kind of taken away. And my main thing, I keep saying, like the new thing about the new approach I feel like in b-boying is almost like music. You know, it's like there's so many opportunity out there and so many because of YouTube and because of this day and age. Like we can actually be a Tribe fan and like Tribe and only listen to Tribe and still have Tribe makes money. Doesn't have to be on like, you know, on some like on MTV every time.
Right.
But you're gonna be a fan of Tribe.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be a fan of Kid David and Rock's right no matter what, even if they lose every battle from now on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
People
are still artists. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing, because both me and Profo come from an older generation. We didn't come from the video generation. Okay. Okay, sorry, we're getting interns are letting us know what's going on. All right, sorry. Okay, I turned it. Remember, 10-second delay. Let me know.
So,
what were we saying?
the old school.
We're from
old guys.
We're from the old
complain
school.
a lot.
Yeah, we're grumpy.
Back in my day, it wasn't like this. We used to go 50 rounds and never get tired, and like.
Which is a different perspective altogether. It just really is, because you can't judge somebody on a win nowadays. You can't, especially BC1. You can't judge a person's skill on a win.
And that's the thing. There's the illest b-boys never win anything. So that's what I'm saying. Kid David, don't be sore. I know that you upset about losing. You know, you
just
said it
enjoy
on your Instagram.
Hanukkah. Dreidel.
We're politically correct here.
Yeah, you like that, huh, chat room? You like that, huh? This guy said David is a Jew.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yo, this guy, Profo and Miles, they won a battle on Sunday.
Yeah.
Breaking for Tots.
Oh, B-Boy Wicked and Miles won the day before.
That's right. But
the headhunter
it was so funny.
2 birds, 1 stone.
This was your prelim.
Oh yeah.
This is your prelim battle. Profo was Filipino, born Catholic, and then Miles, who's half Filipino and Jewish.
Yeah.
These guys brought out, like, they saw a painting of a menorah at the jam.
Yeah.
And they brought it out, like,
and it was
behind them during their battle.
Yeah, it was Nasty Ray and Flex.
That was
of course,
so
it was them.
theatrical.
They brought it out, of course.
That was so.
I was with it.
Mazel tov.
Stop beating him a sugar nut.
Jesus, who? It is not the end of the world, damn it. 12:21 is not the end of the world.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
So, like I said. Hey, you know what's funny is like they had a Kwanzaa poster too.
Oh, they had a Kwanzaa?
Yeah, they had a Kwanzaa poster too, and I was
should have been like a mod.
yeah, Gene was like, hey, you should bring that
Black.
up. Like, nah, I'm not. Yeah, if the mod came with us and did the Kwanzaa thing,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yes, happy holidays.
Oh, man. I'm dreaming of a black Christmas. The kinds I want to avoid all the time.
Hey, so you know, just to get back to the show, we have a great show. We have my man from Singapore named Felix from Radical Force, and he's gonna talk about the Singapore.
Big up Radical Force.
Yeah,
Singapore.
the Singapore scene. and the Radical Force anniversary.
Drinking time, lah.
We got
Hanchai.
my man Deep, who goes from the Bay Area into India back and forth a lot, and he's gonna talk about the India hip hop scene period. And he's in the studio over here.
I've been to India too. It's a very interesting country.
And then we got my man, the P-boy professional himself.
P-boy.
My man Lean Rock.
Should see me P-boy, and bro. I was like, yo, Lean, and Odin knows this, and House knows this. Fury Styles, $5 pitchers. I don't know if you like drinking beer, but $5 pitchers was just amazing to me. Where were you? You were in Slovakia with him?
Yeah, I was in Slovakia. We'll talk about that with Lean Rock.
Yes, that's
we'll
right.
We'll go back and forth. You know, I don't want to spoil all the stories just myself. I have to he has to be there talking about it with me. It has to be a dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the one that B-boys do. Right? Yeah. Okay.
So what we're gonna start out with is with
Battle of the Week. That's right.
We're gonna start off, of course, our segment here in the Epicenter called
the Battle of the Week.
Week.
Yes.
So I actually got I picked this battle. It's kind of an older battle, and it is from Outbreak 3.
Ooh.
And it's basically Renegades versus Masters of Mayhem, which was Keebs and Milky at the time. And this is back in 2006, I believe. So I feel like it's a dope battle. Some of you guys, I looked at the hits on YouTube, and it was only like 3,000 or 2,000 people. A lot of people got to see this because this changed a lot of perspective as far as like different styles of b-boying. You know what I mean?
Word. So we're gonna get into that. Hold on, let me tell DJ Push Play. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up, DJ
Push Play.
Shut up, DJ Push Play. All right, let's get into this.
Yes.
Oh, I remember this battle.
This is back in the day. Up first, we got my man Kid David.
Renegades.
This is when before he was wearing the suede.
Break Disciples.
With the routine. Both in the BC one.
Freeze. Rocks right.
With the back rocks reverse. Head freeze to head hollow back freeze. Then we got my man Killer Keebs. Coming in with that funky top rock. Classic intricate footwork to flare. Cradle. Baby freeze. Freeze. Yes. Flare transition. Then we got my man Kid David.
Or who I like to call Crad Craven.
He's a Jew. With the turtles. Yo, I haven't seen David do that move in a long time. This is a lot of the classic David stuff.
This is how David was really getting on.
Yeah.
Right here, David was really getting on. I don't even know what to call the last one. It's like a musical elbow turn, whatever. To the grave.
My man Milky. Vacaville resident. Down to Texas. Down to Florida now in LA. Yeah. Alright. Flare transition. Definitely was one of the guys that had a lot of good top rock and foundation with power moves. Rocks right. Alright. Good down rock. Footwork. One arm freeze. Alright. One of Rock's Rice trademarks is his stacking.
Nice.
Doing it in a good, nice flow. Killer Keeps coming in with the Puma Superstars.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
In your face, baby.
Eventually, they all became the squadron together, but not this time. Why is this last year? No, this was 2006.
2006. So some of you guys who are watching, okay, started.
Yeah. All right, with the flow. Head freeze, 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 freeze. Notice that he wasn't wearing superstars. Critical to elbow freeze. Milky.
How you like your cereal? Milky.
Air flare, flare. Shoulder halo. Air flare. Shoulder halo. Flare. Halo. Head spin. Freeze!
Ooh.
Transition out. Good escape.
That bridge, yes. Exactly.
Good escape.
Big bridge.
My man rocks right.
Oh, I love this. Bam. Get up.
Head spin. Invert. Elbow spin to freeze.
Stacking those combos together.
Alright. With the footwork. Halo. Reverse. And up. Man keeps. Definitely innovated a lot of. This was a time when Foundation was coming back. So this obviously back then was way ahead of its time. Alright. Nice.
In your face, David. Boom.
Nice. Alright.
Okay.
Good battle.
Good battle.
Good battle. Hold on. Yeah.
Who let the dogs out? And we have my man with the wiggling butt.
He liked the battle. It made him dance. He enjoyed that battle. Outbreak 3. Renegades versus Masters of Mayhem. Who let the dogs out? He's shaking his booty. Yeah.
We're bringing it back to Lean.
Yeah.
Playing his latest mix right now. Yo, what'd y'all think of the battle? By the way, Spen wanted me to say that 2013 is the last Outbreak. And where are you guys going to have that? Spen, where are you having that?
It's true. I'm saying Miami.
Miami?
But that's just my opinion. That's what I would like it to be.
Word. So
it's probably going to be Orlando at the spot.
So we got to see David and Roxrite themselves, probably at one of their best. Definitely David on his, because if you look at his style then, and look at his style now,
it's a little bit less freestyle back then.
Right.
Now it's more freestyle.
More freestyle. More flavorful.
Yeah, he was developing his dance and his improv a lot since then. You know what I mean? Like then it was just like, you know, he could execute everything. Still can, but just like a little bit more freestyle now.
True.
So what did y'all think of that battle? Classic battle. Happened in 2006.
So Spen is saying it's going to be in Orlando so far, and they haven't had any plans to.
I know Lean Rock wants it in Miami.
Yeah, Lean's just saying we have to party in Miami.
We want Outbreak in Miami.
Should we have a drinking game today?
Yeah, sure.
What's our drinking game?
P-Boy.
P-Boy. So anytime someone says P-Boy, now if you have some Christmas trees, crack, cocaine.
We don't condone that here in the Epicenter.
Whiskey shots, whatever it is. We play drinking games on the Epicenter. So whenever you hear the word P-Boy, it's time to drink. I can't wait till I get to Brooklyn. Oh my God, the drinking games we're going to have there. Holy smokes. Oh, is Manny in there? Oh, Manny.
Manny Fernandez.
TBB. Hi, my name is Manny.
What up, kid?
What up, son? All right, word. Let's go into a commercial break and then we'll get into our first guest.
Yes, we are.
All right, so check this out. We're going to go into our commercial break. We're going to let DJ iTunes take over. He stole DJ Lean Rock's new mix, latest mix. I know Lean Rock's in the chat room right now. Why don't you plug yourself right there? We're going to talk to you in a second. He's actually going to be our first guest. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to give him a call.
Yeah, coming back with Lean Rock.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Epicenter, commercial break. Remember, there's the White Elephant Battle out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Google it, White Elephant Battle at Cypher Center for the Urban Arts, Phoenix, Arizona. You should. We'll be right back. Oh, snap. Yo, Lean. Yo, just stand by, all right?
All right, bro.
We on a break. You are listening to the sounds of DJ Lean Rock. Right here. All right. Bring it back. Rock's Right is in the house. We were just talking about you. India in the house. Yo, Rocks, you got robbed, dog. Rocks Right in the house. Yo, you got robbed. Giving a shout out to PJ71 for making the Epicenter shirts. We're going to have them online soon. Yes, Manny, this is Lean Rock's latest mix.
Every time the phone rings, I can't pick it up. Afraid I hear your voice say, sorry but it's you. I can't face it, baby. I'm thinking that we're through. 'Cause every little thing that I ever always seems to you.
stand by. Give a quick shout out, Lean.
Yo, shout out to my niggas right there. Raw Nasty Pro for one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
P-boying everywhere.
All right, no
around the
mustache
globe.
too. No. Minty beef, son. Minty beef.
Minty beef.
That's what it's about. It's about that minty beef. Word. Stand by, Lean. This is the epicenter, son. The epicenter, son. You know what I'm saying? The epicenter, son. Big up to India. Thank you for watching. All right, let's get into that clip.
Lean Rock representing Floor Lords, Boogie Brats out here at IBE 2012, straight out of Boston. And basically what we're going to discuss, I guess, B-boys, please don't kill the DJ. I think it has to do with just all of us together. I don't think it's necessarily the B-boy killing the DJ or the DJ killing the B-boy. I think it's teamwork, you know what I mean? I think it's the DJ's job to make sure he knows his craft and he knows that, you know, when you're playing music that you got to play at your best level. You shouldn't just be playing for yourself. It's a combination of playing for the B-boys as well. Obviously you want to break new music and be experimental, but at the same time, you just got to know, like, if you drop this beat, shit's gonna get crazy, you know?
Shit's gonna be crazy, son. Crazy.
As far as B-boys, like, I feel like a lot of B-boys now, they just sort of force themselves to dance to the music that they don't necessarily like, you know what I mean? Because they're trying to, you know, big up their name and make a statement. But the biggest statement you're gonna make is just by going out there and just when you're feeling it, you know what I mean? It should never be something you force. Like, this whole culture was never forced, you know? Like, it all started sporadically, so it's the way you should treat it. So yeah, man, it's just more about learning.
Yo, those
all
guys
the
are
elements,
P-boying
you know
out
what I mean?
there. They're like screaming and shit.
Writing, MCing, everything, you know what I mean? This is how you really learn, how you up your game and shit, you know? It's not B-boys killing the DJ. It's all of us killing it. You know? We should all be together. It shouldn't be segregated. You know?
And
yo, what up, My name is
right
Ian
now,
I'm from Orlando.
live Skype. On Skype we
like
have
26 years.
Man, my mellow. It's DJ Lean Rock. Let's give it up for Lean Rock. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm chilling.
Yo,
I'm actually
surprised
chilling right
you're
now.
home? Are you home in Boston right now?
I am home in Boston.
How is that? You are always somewhere.
I'm home in Boston, kicking it for the holidays.
Word, your mix right now is the
Yeah.
ill shit, son.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. It took a lot of time, definitely a lot of work to get that shit done. Is this shit breaking up, or are you guys?
No, we
We're
can
good.
see you. We can see you. You right there. You right there.
Yeah, it took like a lot of time, man. Like it took about 6 months, and actually, like a lot of the records that I bought for it, within that period of time, I didn't even end up using. I just ended up using a bunch of old shit that I used to play. So.
Hey, you're using records though.
Yeah, you
You're
doing it
digging,
legit
You know
style.
what I mean? You're not just e-digging. You're actually going and
Yeah.
going to the record shops and getting them dusty fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Gots to, man.
Yes, sir.
That's to. So, when you were talking about that clip, like, was it Junk who came up to you as far as like that interview?
Yeah, he came up to me, but it was like his homie that was interviewing me. And actually, that was only like a portion of the interview.
Right. So yeah, like how do you feel about like I think a lot of people are kind of preaching that like b-boys are killing the DJs.
Nah, man, I think it goes both ways, bro. Like a lot of the b-boys nowadays, they're not even into music like that, you know?
Right.
That's the sad part. That's the sad
and
part.
as far as the DJs now, it's like without having records, it kind of, I don't know, it takes away a lot from the art, you know what I mean? A lot of the appreciation that you have for music. So it's both ways, you know what I mean?
The thing is, I'm surprised. How old are you right now? You're like 24, right?
23.
23? What the fuck?
So
For
okay,
real?
so
I thought you was like 30.
no, bro. No. Yo, he partied like a 30-year-old.
He party like a 30-year-old.
No, but yeah. So what I'm saying is like, how do you know about this stuff? Because you know, what I mean, like a lot of people your age are like just kind of getting into DJing.
I'm only gonna listen to Lil
and
Weezy and that's it.
And like they're used to Serato. Like you're from a Serato generation. So like,
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit how you got started, how old you got started, and like who guided you as far as like being a not just
Well,
a break
shit, you
DJ,
guys
but
know I
just
was a
DJ.
b-boy, you know what I mean? I was a b-boy already. I was b-boying for years already.
For real?
Yeah. People asked me like, damn, I didn't know
I
you
thought you
b-boy
was a
shit.
model for Braun.
But nah, man, I've just been around this whole culture my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, my crew's always had DJs. We've always had writers. We always had MCs. We always had b-boys. So, just being around, you just know shit. You know.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's
Just
what I'm saying.
where I'm at, Boston. It's not that far
Word,
from
big
New
up
York.
to your pops, yo. I mean, big up to Floor Lords,
Yeah.
Boston. You
Yeah.
guys
Flavor
definitely put
Squad.
it down for just keep on representing that real hip hop.
And New Kids in the Block.
New edition, New edition.
New edition.
Hey.
You can't.
So you're
we
saying
cannot
you're gonna be-
front on Bobby
You're,
Brown.
you're gonna be the new Marky Mark then, huh?
Nah, I'm fucking.
Whatever. He's like, oh, party like Marky Mark in the 90s. Feel it. Good vibrations. Come on, don't lie, bro. You know there was b-boys too. New Kids in the Box. was
Yeah,
B-boys
yeah.
first.
Actually, my dad and a couple of old school Floor Lord members, they taught like Marky Mark and his brother.
Damn.
Yeah, this is some real shit right here.
Yeah,
They
nah.
taught Jordan Knight, all those fools
Oh,
on a break.
shit.
But that's what I'm saying is that Boston shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like this.
Nah, yo, see,
You guys be doing
like, they're
windmills
like-
and shit.
That's the thing. Like, they're like when New Kids was falling off, they had this one video where like it was either Jordan or someone was doing a neck spin and shit. Like, you can see in like the New Kids documentaries, they was breaking. They was b-boys.
Word.
They just that homeboy that discovered New Edition just took them and said, well, let's just have a white New Edition.
That's true. That's true.
Well, he called himself the captain or some shit like that. Or?
His name was Maurice Starr.
Oh, see, Boston.
There you go. Boston represent. Lovely.
Wicked. So the whole thing is like, how did you how did you make that transition? I know you still b-boy, but how did you make that transition? What captivated you about the turntable?
Well, I started collecting music first. Like, I didn't even really want to DJ. Like, it was just some personal shit for me. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to play out the music that I really like for people. It was so personal to me. Like, I've always been sort of introverted and, you know what I mean? And just,
What?
that was...
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, until I started, like, traveling more, because my mom used to just, like, keep me in for the most part. So I didn't really get to see my crew like that. I would only see them, like, at jams and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I never really even practiced till I got out of high school.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the thing that kept me, you know what I mean, like, almost happy was just being into music and going digging and shit like that, you know?
Well, you find the hot shit though. That's for sure. You always put on the hot shit. How do you feel about like
You being like the like you are kind of like the mainstream dude. Like, not saying that you're mainstream, but like you're like the radio. Like, once you play it, everyone's gonna play it.
Everyone's gonna play that shit.
I'm gonna get that on YouTube and put it in my Serato, and then I'm playing it at the jam or playing your mix. Yo, they're playing your mix at a jam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you
It's like-
feel about people like catching little tracks off of your mixes?
I know for a fact
Yeah,
some
like-
of your tracks are your tracks. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, at first, when I started getting into DJing and I was hearing that, I used to get pissed off. But nah, for real, like, I used to get so mad about it and used to just go off online on fools, whatever. But now I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? They found it. Let me go find some new shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more of like a challenge for me now. You know what I mean?
Trying to dig
So-
dig harder.
Yeah, exactly. Let me dig harder. Let me find some shit that they won't be able to find maybe for another year or 2 years.
There you go.
from now.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, it's almost like back then, like if we talking about like the late '90s, early 2000s, it was just like it was kind of like you had Rob One, you had like Lacey, of course, rest in
Yeah.
peace. And like it was kind of like just and then Element.
So yo,
but now
just
it's
real
more
quick,
like
real
kinda-
quick. If you don't know about Lacey changed up the game.
Yeah, he
a
changed up the
lot.
game.
yeah,
a lot.
definitely. That's my biggest inspiration for sure.
So
I think after I went to Pro Am 2000, it was over.
it was over, right? Yeah,
It
I
was
first
over.
met Lacey at Rocksteady '98, and then I saw him at Pro Am '99. You know what I mean? And Ballier,
Yeah.
he was DJing at Ballier too, and he was
Yeah.
playing just breaks, like you know what I mean, just original hip
Yeah,
hop
funky
samples.
shit.
And
He actually brought back like that Bronx sound back into the game.
yeah.
While everyone was playing like electro or just like
Hip hop.
just hip hop shit, So he was the one that actually brought back that foundation.
Yeah,
back-
nah, for real. Because like the year before Ballier, it was Z Trip. No disrespect
Yeah.
to Z Trip, but I don't know. He's playing
Lacey
Fat
blew him out the
Boys
way.
and like he's playing some other
Now,
stuff.
C
like,
Trip is definitely a dope DJ, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but
But
just-
he was never like a b-boy like that, you know what I mean?
yeah. No
Like,
disrespect
he
to
was
Z
in-
Trip.
deep into the scene, so
He's Mr. Mashup now, so
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like
So I want to know something about this P-boy.
Yo, man, P-Boy is the truth. P-Boy. Yo, this whole culture
Yo, he started going clubbing like
P-Boy,
3 years
bro.
ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this whole culture started from P-Boy.
P-boy. He said P-boy. Oh, why don't you wait? He said
Yo,
P-boy.
this is why this whole. I mean, we've been P-boying for years, or
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
P-boy's been going around.
Dude, we
since
had
the
to take
beginning
like
of
we had to
time.
take like 5 drinks after that one. Let's go. 1,
I'm out already. So.
2,
Someone pass me one.
3.
Hurry up, bro. Hurry up.
Yeah, I know. I gotta catch
Gotta-
up and shit. I might as well just
Right,
while Rob
right.
talks. I'm gonna
All
down
right.
this.
All right.
I mean, basically, it's this, man. Like, I've been going to like a lot of jams like the past 3 or 4 years, almost like every weekend and shit. And you get fucking tired of just watching b-boys the whole time. 10 hours.
Oh, good
Even
lord.
when I'm
Yeah.
DJing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, most of b-boys, they don't really care about the music like that.
Nope.
And it's just like you're watching b-boys like all day. Like how much fun
You're
is
watching a
that?
bunch of nerds all day.
You're watching a bunch of nerds, you know what I mean?
We love you though,
With
Epicenter land.
With
Lean
people,
Rock
it's
doesn't like bunch of nerds that buy my mixes. You guys are nerds. It's all good. B-boys
hey,
too.
fuck it, man. I'm gonna teach them how to p-boy.
There you go. Yeah, P-boy again. P-boy. All right. Here we
So,
go.
people-
So yeah, yeah, man.
So what you're saying is that
I'm
when
just
someone goes
trying
up
to
to
bring
you,
the
like,
fun
I
to
want to learn how
jams,
to be
you
a
know what I mean?
P-boy,
It's
you're
a
going to buy
whole-
him a drink?
It's a whole, mind state. You know what I mean? Just to have fun, bro. Like, you don't have to drink or whatever. Just gotta come to the jam and have fun. Don't take it too serious. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because it's not that serious.
Not
Nah,
that
it's not that
serious.
Not that serious. You know what I mean?
mean like
Especially now.
DC1?
There's like, bro, there's like jams every weekend. You know what I mean? So you can
True.
always come back the next jam and smoke that guy or whatever.
That's true.
That's all.
True.
And for the most part, what I've noticed, you know what I mean, like from back in the days, a lot of dudes that I didn't necessarily like, over the years, I ended up chilling with and having the best
Right.
party
Yeah.
ever. With
Yo, that's how it is, though,
Nah,
man.
that's how it was back
That's
in the day
how
for
it
us
is.
too. It was just, it was a party. I mean, it was
Yeah.
before for us. It was before the competition.
Before, like,
so.
any kind of competition.
But no, I'm just saying, as far as the whole competitive aspect, like a lot of the people you compete with,
You're gonna be friends with.
you be friends with. You know what I mean? So
Like, you halfway around the world, it's like, hey, we're here together. Let's freaking party.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
what
you-
I'm talking
you
about.
Never promised that next day, so it's like, yo,
You didn't.
YOLO.
Hey, yo, Lee, did YOLO. Come on.
What up?
All right,
YOLO.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam.
Yo,
He said,
you gotta play
YOLO.
that shit. 'Cause, like, so what you so like, why don't we talk about our time in Slovakia?
Wait. Before you get into that, Aileen, did you ever get that picture I sent you? I tagged you in a picture where it was like me, a $5 picture, and the notebook. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I did. I was.
All right,
confused
cool.
about
Yo,
what's going on.
dude, I'm gonna tell you, $5
yeah.
pictures
Arizona.
in Arizona. Odin Rock
Right
right
now,
I'm in there.
right in.
Bro, my ex-girlfriend used to live in Arizona, so I used to chill with Furious Styles all the time.
Oh shit!
Keep it up, like, crazy parties.
I was out there, dog. I was out there. And like, damn, I had to experience it for myself. I fucking love that shit, bro. I was like, $4.25 for a pitcher of Bud. Yeah, I'm gonna give me 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? To myself. You know what I'm saying?
So let's
Yeah,
talk
actually,
about absinthe.
stuntman tricked me into drinking like 2 shots of 151.
Oh, they
He
weren't
didn't
gonna fuck
tell
me
me.
up like that, dog. When I partied
He
with
was
them,
like 19. That's why.
when I partied with them, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I partied with them, I was the last to fall asleep, first to wake up, and I was having conversations with the lady at the
those fools
Circle
are
K
drawing
that
your
I don't
face.
even remember. It's fucking crazy.
I knew better not to stay with one of those guys. Face and shit. Like, yeah.
So what's up with the 20 shots of absinthe and the
Holy smokes!
and a champagne bottle?
Hey,
Show them the dance. Show them the dance. Show them the p-boy dance. Come on, you
nah,
gotta do it.
Can't do it right now, man.
You don't have the bottles, huh? You can't double
I don't
fist
have
it
the
right
bottle,
now.
exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, man. It's all about having a good time. That's what hip hop's about. It's about p-boying.
Yes, sir.
P-boy and party boy.
But yeah, Slovakia was definitely a good time.
Yeah. Throwing beers at people's heads.
What?
We go all out there. Let's put it that way.
Because the
Beers
reason,
at
no,
people's
yeah, this guy did.
Hey,
Well-
not only was there 20 absinthe shots, there was
God
about 20 bottles of champagne.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
How much did that cost?
I don't remember.
Like $1.
He doesn't remember.
Like $1.
You literally don't
That wasn't
remember.
the only thing. Back at the hotel, we emptied out the whole refrigerator at the hotel.
Yeah,
with
that's
all
when
the
he was throwing
beer
beers
and
at
all the
people.
champagne. Like, we
Holy.
were just going crazy.
Holy.
That's the thing. He was
And
like,
they
he
want
was-
you back, huh? I heard you're the
Nah,
mayor.
you know
of
why? So check
Slovakia.
this out. Yeah, no.
He's
Officially right now on
He's
the
the
episode,
mayor.
Yo, Lean Rock is the mayor of Slovakia. Not to be on ya, that's fucking Lean Rock. Check this out. You know why he bought so much? Because it's cheap. Alcohol is cheaper than water.
It's cheaper
Cheaper than water. Cheaper than a
Alcohol's
bottle of water.
Yes, alcohol is cheaper than a bottle of water.
Holy
That's why
shit,
he went
I'm
crazy.
going to Slovakia. I'm going. I'm there.
Yo, it's all like legit stuff too. It's not
Yeah.
like cheap liquor or anything, So
Yeah, it's like the real
I mean, if
deal.
you're holding 2 champagne bottles, double
We were,
fisting
I
champagne
was.
bottles.
He was like, I was fisting.
Oh, you were double
I was
fisting
fisting a champagne. Everyone had a champagne bottle. And if you didn't have a champagne bottle, Lean would get you one.
There you go. Shit.
that.
I need to fucking party
That's
with
why
you,
he's the
dog.
mayor. That's why he's the mayor. That's why the mayor of
You know how
Slovakia.
messed up I was? I was all like wrestling miracles in front of the club. Like a statue.
Oh
Whatever
man.
miracles.
Actually, last month I was in Vegas with him and
Uh-oh.
Odin.
Dude, I just
Oh, it's
fucking missed you guys. Dude, I was just there. You guys just left. I was at insert slots by myself. It's like, man, insert coins. Like, man, I'm by myself, dude. Like, where the fuck these guys
Yeah,
fucking left?
that's not cool. That's not cool. You can't be going somewhere by yourself. and
No,
drinking.
I was with Cricket, and I went on a night with Scheme. Like, shit, it was kind of sorry because the night I went with Scheme, it was just him. It was me and Cricks, B-Girl
okay.
Cricks, and we
Yeah,
just
I know.
had a practice to ourselves because no one was in there. Yeah, sucked.
Yo, so anybody in the chat room got any questions for DJ B-Boy Lean Rocker from that Boogie Brats, Horsepower, Flavor Squad, Floor
Lords,
Boston, Massachusetts,
Boston.
the next Marky Mark. He's gonna do some ads in his underwear and shit. That's why he shaved the
questions for
mustache, dog. That's why
Any
he shaved
questions with that Braun commercial, right? He's like, I'm so smooth with Braun.
I got that. Yo, you want to know how? You want to know something? I got that deal when I was actually in Slovakia.
Cause you're the mayor.
Because you're the mayor, man. Like, we're talking to Mayor of Slovakia. Remember, if you see Lean Rock, be like, what's up, Mayor of Slovakia? Bratislava, yo.
Okay, we got a question from Spin One. Lean Rock, what do the walnuts taste like in
Oh
Taiwan?
my god. Bro, we went to some spot, like some small ass little bar,
Here we go.
and we were playing, I don't know, some game or whatever. And Yorick was eating these nuts, whatever, and I think we all tried them, and they tasted like ass, bro.
How you know what ass tastes like? How you know what ass tastes like?
Like Rick was just like this, like
Nah, I got
down, bro.
like on some real shit though. Like it's funny because every time I go with the East Coast guy to like an Asian country, it's always on some what's that? Can't eat that. That's like this guy lead was like, yo, I taste the chicken, yo, or the beef. Tastes minty, yo.
Minty beef.
The
Remember,
whole time we're in Taiwan, just minty, yo.
this is minty all day. Yeah, that's
brush
right.
your teeth with
That's
this,
right.
yo.
Yo, you can-
You can brush your teeth with the steak, yo. What's up with that East Coast people? Like, yo, you just used to like hot dogs and hamburgers and shit. Like, what?
Ah, dude, we eat good,
they eat
bro.
Puerto Rican food, man. It's yellow
Flavor-
rice.
flavor. We got flavor, bro.
The yellow
Yo,
rice.
Asia got
is-
flavor too, bro.
Yo. The
Yeah,
East
not the
Coast,
right
East
flavor.
Coast, East Coast,
Here we
East
go.
Coast. I'm with you. It's yellow rice, beans, maybe some chicken on the side. You know the deal. Yellow rice, dog. Yellow rice.
All I'm saying is
Spanish
the chicken,
rice,
The
that's
chicken.
right.
Me and Wacko liked the chicken there. This guy wouldn't eat the chicken. The chicken was mad good.
It was
you-
minty.
Oh, look at you! What the?
Now the shabu was good.
Oh,
but I don't
shabu
know
shabu.
about-
Of course, bro.
Shabu is the
Yeah,
shit.
shabu shabu.
Yeah, I don't know about that other.
Okay, we got one more question. Let me get a
Well,
couple
there was a
questions.
bunch of questions that I seen that.
Yeah, I know. Like, okay,
We're not
okay.
even
guys.
talking about. We're like minty beef, yo. With the-
Okay.
Dumb
The
shit.
Boogie Fish asks, what does it mean to pay your dues?
So
Come
pay your
on.
dues, man.
Come on, this is hip hop. You should know what that
You give
means already.
you give $1,000 to Crazy Legs, $1,000 Ken Swift. There, you paid your dues.
Holy
Nah, just
shit.
playing.
The first thing you got to do is definitely study, the original guys that actually started the culture. You know what I mean? Grandmaster Flash, the Grand Wizard Theodore,
There you go.
Grandmaster DXT, WizKid, DJ Hollywood, all these guys. You know what I mean? If you're not going back to that, then you really can't say that you're hip hop at all. So you got to really study on how they used to rock a party.
Okay.
Just even with that, like, there's still some things I need to learn. You know what I mean? Like, even emceeing a party as a DJ. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yes,
that's
sir.
That's some East Coast shit.
I mean, honestly, it
That's
started
amazing
like,
shit.
I mean, the MC.
But
I mean,
that's a big part of the culture that's kind of missing now. That I'm gonna start working on a little bit more.
well, because like most people, when they think the MC's like, I gotta make an album. When originally the MC was the party hyper, he would get the
Yeah.
party started.
it was usually the DJ that was doing that.
Right,
thing-
but then the MC would back him up, though, right?
And I don't care, this is the episode
Sometimes,
that we're
yeah.
politically correct, whatever. I'm just saying, like, from I used to like scratch and stuff like that. And one
Yeah.
thing that I used to hang out with shortcuts
P-boy.
stuff like that. It's like one thing about the East Coast.
dog.
One thing about the East Coast guys, because they know how to be on the mic, but the West Coast guys, we had like the mixing skills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Yeah, and that's another thing. Definitely gotta know how to blend
Yeah.
a little bit,
yeah.
mix two records. You know what I mean?
Scratch. You
That's
have to
common
scratch.
sense.
Scratch.
Yeah.
Don't just fade in the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scratch. You know what I mean? That's
No,
what
I
a
mean,
hip hop DJ
yeah, you
is.
can't fade it in and fade it out. You can
Yo.
blend it in.
This guy JHU B-boy is like, yo, Lean, what advice you have for learning how to DJ? Where do we begin? This
I
guy's
just-
been just telling you. This guy's just been telling you.
Hey, everything is relevant. You go back to the founders and you go back to the guys that innovated things. You watch them and then you just build off of that.
Word.
To give a
It's
just
all
like-
the same.
but you know what?
It's all the same.
But some of these kids are gonna be like, I only know Danger Mouse, and I only know,
Check this out.
Lil
this
Weezy.
This is the quick review. Wizard Theodore created the scratch. Grand Wizard Theodore created the scratch. Flash had the skills. Bambaataa had the records, and Herc was the merry-go-round. You know what I'm saying? He brought in the speakers. So
He had the
that's
Herky
really-
Lord.
I'm a b-boy, and how do I know this? You know what I'm saying? So people out there, do your research.
Yeah, I mean, it's studying other guys too, like Cash Money.
Oh my God, Hollywood,
Philly.
Hollywood, DJ Hollywood.
Oh, DJ Hollywood. Yeah, that guy was the ultimate P-boy.
And don't forget about Grandmaster Flowers and
Yeah,
Pete
yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are Brooklyn DJs, and those guys, they got a little history.
And another guy that isn't really talked about, that's actually been coming out like the woodworks, whatever, is Louis Liu. Louis Liu is basically the guy that inspired Lacey. Like, Frosty Freeze gave Kenny a bunch of mixtapes, and somehow Lacey got his hands on them. And
Nice.
from there, it basically changed his whole thing. You know what I mean?
I'm sure. Because Lacey changed the game.
Yeah,
He did
exactly.
change the
So
game.
that's what I'm saying. Lacey was going back, and his brother had some sort of list that was on some radio station, like a whole track list of all the joints that Jazzy J and Bambaataa were playing. So that's all it is, man. Just do your homework and being a student, going back and just trying to innovate and be creative from what's already out there.
Word. And then we got a question from Richard Scary. He was saying, he's asking a personal question. He's asking if he could get your, what was this? Hold on, let me find that question. His your rep code for Karma He wants to buy something. So he wants your discount, dog.
Nah, I don't really model for them anymore. Like, I've been like mad busy, whatever, so they don't even hit me up.
Oh, what?
But,
yeah, he's too
yeah.
good. He
I'm
got
still
that.
cool. I'm still,
Yo, Leo
I'm
got
still-
that Fruit of the Loom deal.
Oh, he got the bronze Fruit of the Loom. Oh man, he got that Fruit of the Loom. Damn, what is he? The grapes? Is he gonna wear the grape? He's gonna wear the grape suit, huh?
He's an apple. That's
we
what he's
were
wearing red,
actually
son.
on they had like this live like telethon thing on Monday. It was crazy as hell, like crazy party, and they were just wilding out, like giving out gift codes, whatever. And me and my crew, we did like a performance there. So we're still cool with that.
Now, which crew is this?
Floor Lords.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I need to make sure. You know how like, it's funny how like people in the game who are like, they're more popular. I'm like in the 5 crews myself. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna even get into that, but I'm just saying like, people who are on top of the list are in like multiple crews. It's the talent of the individual. Like Lean Rock right here. Look at this pretty boy. P-boy.
P-boy.
P-boy. You don't have no drink. You ain't no P-boy. We P-boy.
Hey, you gotta be productive with it though. Right now, I'm just chatting with you guys, and I don't know what I would say if I was drinking.
Hey, I'm getting there, dog. I am getting there, sir.
Well, all right. Well, you got any shouts out? Because we gotta keep the show running.
Yo, yeah, for sure. Shout out to my pops.
Alright.
Wasn't for my pops, a lot of things would never happen over here in Boston in general. You know what I mean?
Right. Big up
Shout
to
out
Leansky, Papa Leansky.
Yeah, he's online too, right?
Yep, he's watching.
Shout out to all the OG Floor Lord members, Incredible Breakers,
Float.
Yep.
Boogie Brats,
Alright.
Flipside Kings, Renegade Rockers.
Come on, one time, show us the P-boy dance, man.
Rob
Come on.
Nasty, Pro for One.
Hey,
and
hey,
of course,
hey,
the
hey.
P-boys. I
Hey,
can't.
come on, please, show us the
Yeah.
double fist dance. Come on.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Word up. So let's give it up to DJ B-Boy Lean Rock for being on the Epicenter. Word. This guy hung up.
Yeah, I know.
Fucker.
He has to run to his Fruit of the Loom, man.
You gotta put on his grape suit on. Word. Yeah.
All right, right after
Big
this.
up to Red Alert. Yeah.
Yeah. Right after this, after this commercial break, we're gonna come back with Felix from Radical Force in Singapore.
That's right. Commercial break. Let's go.
It's the Super BB Show. With
No, it's not the Super BB Show. Sorry. We're on a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. If you don't know this mix, this is live from the stable, DJ Lean Rock. Check him out on SoundCloud. Just Google DJ Lean Rock, Floor Lords. Yeah, no, Horsepower DJs, Boogie Brats, The Squadron. This is the Epicenter. We're on a break.
rock green. Your habits of a rhythm has got to be seen. When the funky beat is playing and the hearts are blowing strong. See the sun rising, we can sit around too long. All I feel has got to be real. And you know how to make it show. Happy
You got 206 in the house, Seattle, Washington. I'll be out there Christmas weekend. Yes, with my girlfriend, Miss Steezy. DJ Lean Rock. Loom model.
You know this track. This track is hot.
Hizzy. Off the heezy for sheezy. I'm easy.
Alright, let's do this. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, we got the word from Felix. He's gonna be on in a little bit. Oh, that's him. Yo, Felix.
Yo. Yeah, I can hang for a bit.
Okay, we're gonna get you on right now, man.
Alright. 5 minutes?
5 minutes? Can't hear you.
How long is the trailer? The Radical Force that
3
long?
minutes?
Okay, we're gonna play it. We're gonna come. All right, do what you gotta do right now. We're gonna play the clip, and then we're
Okay,
gonna
cool.
come back to you. Okay?
Sweet.
That's cool.
You know everybody can hear this, right?
Yes. Hey, remember when you're talking to us, turn down the stream and turn up your Skype.
Yeah,
Alright.
sweet.
All right, so we're gonna play your. We're gonna come back. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna play your clip. All right?
Alright.
Just stay on. Just stay on. All right?
Cheers.
Just stay on. Okay, cool. All right, let's come back. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, sir. And we're back. What up?
That was a good little interview with Mr. Fruit of the Loom, Lean Rock,
Mr. Braun himself.
the new Marky Mark. 2012.
2012. 12.
Into the 13s, you know what I'm saying? Lucky 13.
Oh, because you know what he was doing? He was P-boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what we're going to get into right now is we actually have Felix online right now, but
before we get started, I want to do a little introduction to Felix. I met this guy back in 2010, and I didn't know too much about the Southeast Asian scene. And when I got to the Radical Force Jam and met his crew, I was like, yo, these guys are from Asia, like, or even Southeast Asia. Like, they're not trying to be Korean, they're not trying to be anything else but themselves, and they're just raw ass b-boys. So, and then I got to go to the I got to judge the Radical Force reunion, and yo, it was amazing.
say that again because
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, like I said, I first met the Radical Force boys in 2010, and I didn't know what to expect from the Southeast Asian scene, and I gotta say that these guys were the raw b-boys that represented like that hardcore ill style. And ever since then I normally go to Singapore. So what we're gonna check out right now is a clip from the Radical Force anniversary this year, and it's gonna happen next year too. Happens every March. So we're gonna get into the Radical Force anniversary. Check it out.
oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm drunk. Here we go.
B-boy and B-girl.
Who's Singapore? Radical Force anniversary. I'll kill. Singapore represent. Felix, we coming back soon. Stand by. You're eerie. You have to go on 10. And we're back! If you didn't know, that was clips from the Radical Force reunion that happened this year in Singapore. Singapore City, Singapore country. There you go. And who do we have? And the man who put it together, who's responsible for a lot of the Southeast Asian feed. We got my man, We got my man, Felix. Let's give it up for Felix. Radical Force Singapore. Let's give it up. Hold on. Let me put your volume up. Yes, sir. What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up, grumpy guys?
What's going on? It's funny because like while we were watching that clip, Felix had to do some business because like, yo, check this out. He has a studio called Recognized Studio in the center of downtown Singapore.
Oh my God,
one of the expensive
so
mall. You know what I mean?
Good Lord.
And so I was like, when he first showed it to me, I was like, you're crazy to do it here, but hey, it's been about 2 years and you're still there. What's up with that? How's everything doing at Recognized Studios?
The studio is good. I think a lot more students now, and we're doing some bullshit just to get the people in as well. So yeah, it's not easy trying to just b-boy in the studio because Singapore is a very commercial, like pop kind of place. So I got to deal with it sometimes and just make it meet, you know. But it's good.
So what's up with if you guys don't know that Radical Force just came back from Battle of the Year finals, the World Finals.
And you guys were just in India too. That's right. You guys were just
we were in India first before. Yeah, we won in India, and then we got sent to France, Montpellier. There was a little bit of dramas in between.
Yeah,
but,
I heard.
You heard, right?
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, I heard.
we sorted it out. We got there, so it's all cool.
You threaten lives or what? So
no, bro.
Go in there, and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm a nice guy, man. Sorry?
Nah, I was like, you were like, this is how you handle it. I'm gonna go to your house and punch you in the face. You don't get us our tickets.
Yes, I love that attitude. Yes.
I done that before and got into trouble, so now I try the soft approach.
Yeah, of course.
We know,
Diplomatic,
we know,
diplomatic,
we know,
diplomatic.
we know. Yeah, it's all good.
Heavy but nice. Heavy but nice.
Nice, man.
So tell us about how long Radical Force has been around, like as far as in the Southeast Asian scene, or talk about the Southeast Asian scene period.
Well, Singapore scene's possibly been around since the 80s, the early 80s, but it kind of dropped out around 85, 86. Some people say 84, and then came back around 98. So I think the revival of the b-boy scene was from in Singapore was from 98 all the way till today. Some of the other Southeast Asian countries, I think some of them started much earlier, like Big Toe, Vietnam. You know, they've had some early influence from Storm and Kenny and all that when they were there back in the day. So yeah, I think the b-boy scene in Southeast Asia in general sort of kick-started in the 80s and then sort of died out for a while and started to come back after Bundy. It's like that.
All right. Yes.
So
Yes.
So how did Radical Force get started?
Well, Radical Force, basically we used to our first generation Radical Force members. Some of them were DJs in a club called Zouk in Singapore, and
Club Zouk. Give it up to Zouk out.
yeah, Zouk, you know. So Zouk out just passed, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, Sia.
No, but like honestly, like for real, like in my honest opinion, from what I observed, is that Felix is like kind of like one of the main guys that was to help put together. Like, I mean, they had scenes in Thailand and Vietnam and Malaysia, but it's like your jam, the Radical Force anniversaries, where everyone centralized, like they go there. Like you'll have people from, of course, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan,
Vietnam.
Thailand, Vietnam, Australia, and you had some from India come out and just kind of like represent at your jam.
Yeah, everybody I think from Southeast Asia is down. I mean, we got a couple of people that come in from like Japan and Korea.
Yeah.
Some from the UK as well. So it's cool. I mean, when I first started the jam about 5 years ago, I think it was just for fun, you know, just to get the peeps who usually meet in overseas battles and stuff like that, just to come out and hang out. And then from the second year onwards, we started doing more of like party stuff, and everybody, you know, sort of enjoyed it. So I kept on doing it, and now it's just. But I mean, I don't like it to be that big because it's stressful. It's supposed to be a fun thing for me and the boys too. But
if you're an organizer, it will never be fun.
It will never be
It will never be fun as an organizer.
See on the people's faces.
Shout
like this.
Shout outs to Floskel and Just Rock for leaving the memento in my toilet multiple times.
Right. You know what? We might as well get into it because we just had Lean Rock. I don't know if you saw the interview. We talked about
You know what, P-Boy? Because like Lean Rock just said on the chat room, P-Boy. This is done.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, see, what they don't know.
We're out of beer.
They don't know. What
Give me your beer, Ahmad. Give me your beer.
But some people don't know.
Give me your beer. Give up your beer.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. So, like, you know, Lean Rock talked about, Lean Rock talked about P-Boy, but then they don't know about Hanchai.
Oh, Hanchai.
Oh.
Hanchai.
Hanchai.
Educate the people. See, this is.
See, Lean Rock.
See,
Lean Rock
I was Hanchai. Dude, I almost broke Ono's finger. It's his thumb. I almost broke his thumb because I was Hanchai.
Well, explain Hanchai, since these guys are all P-boy. You know, they don't know about the Southeast Asia style. What's Hanchai?
Well, Hanchai is basically just binge drinking or getting fucked. Partying out as much as you can for as long as you can to enjoy the whole freaking weekend.
There you go.
Hey.
That's what I did.
Hey, check this out.
Yo, I was at Radical Force anniversary and I had a ball.
Hey, check this out. So let me give you the rundown about the Radical Force anniversary. First, the Friday night is a 7 to Smoke at a club.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
At a club. And then you have the main day, a 4-on-4, right? And a big venue. But then the last day on a Sunday is on a beach, and it's sponsored by, who is it sponsored by, Felix?
Well, this year it was sponsored by Hennessy.
Hennessy! It was, dude, a jam sponsored by Hennessy. Lean Rock, you got nothing on that.
Wait. The year I went, It was sponsored by Jim Beam, and had a freaking. I had such a fun time, Felix. I had such a fun time.
So if Lean Rock is the mayor of Slovakia, honestly, Felix is the mayor of Singapore.
Yo, you are the mayor of Singapore.
You own your studio.
Dude, this is
on
how
Orchard
much.
Road.
Yo, this is how much he's the mayor of Singapore. I was at the studio, at the recognized studio.
Yeah.
I went outside of the mall because it's in the mall, in a building, and I went outside the mall. I went to the Starbucks across the street. I got myself a coffee, and white chocolate mocha, and this guy was just like, "Yo, you're Rob Nasty, huh?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "You were at Recognized Studios, right?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, I'm going to Radical Force." I was like, "Holy shit, for real?" I was like, "Damn, see, America don't."
Yo, check this out. I'm all right. Nah, put it back down. Put it back on the camera. Put it back on the camera. Check this out. Lean Rock is watching. Yo, Lean Rock, I know you have enough freaking fire miles. Radical Force anniversary, come through, and you want to get some B-boy shit. You haven't met my man.
We're out of
Bad
beers,
Boy.
by the way, so.
You haven't met my man Bad Boy Radical Force.
Oh my
crew.
God, Bad Boy and Sunshine,
Like-
the Pimp Lippins. Come on,
Yo,
the Pimp Lippins.
I'm just
Dude,
saying.
they pick up on they're 4'11", and then Sunshine's 4'11", and he has a girl that's 7 feet tall, beautiful model looking chick. I'm like, holy shit, how did you do that?
On some real.
It must
On
be
some
the
real.
water.
On some real.
They monsters,
Gypsy.
bro. They ain't human, bro.
They ain't human.
Y'all know that, man. Y'all know that very well, bro.
So what?
Yo, we need to get Bad Boy and Sunshine and do karaoke with them.
Yeah,
And
dude.
and you, Felix. By the way, we have karaoke later on tonight.
Yeah, we do. So what?
I'll do killer karaoke with you.
Yes.
And I honestly, Felix has a lot of pictures of me, Hunchai.
Oh, bro. Yo, B, you don't even know how many pictures of you there are, bro. That's just
That's where I got my drinking on. Was these guys next to the Koreans? These guys are the guys who taught me how to drink.
Dude, I was so drunk, Uno got pissed off at me a couple of times. If y'all don't know Uno, big up to Uno. That's a Singapore legend.
Yeah, the dodgy one. Give it up for the dodgy
You guys
one.
give it up for
Uno.
the dodgy one.
One holic.
But yo, you know, it's all for memories and all for good fun, you know.
Yeah,
that's
And
right.
That's why I like
That's right.
Radical Force Jam, because it's just it's not just exactly what Lean Rock is talking about. It's not just. I mean, there's a lot of b-boying. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot. You have
Right.
You have
Dude,
other
I met a
countries
lot
from
of
Southeast
people.
Asia
Yes, I
come.
met a lot of people
But-
from Australia. and-
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's good to see everyone. Everyone knows. Honestly, the prize that you guys were giving out that one year I judged was just speakers. It was just little mini speakers that you plug into your your iPods, and that was their prize, and that's it.
Oh,
But
word.
people, you had countries from
But we all appreciated it anyway.
Yeah, but it was still
because we were
fun
partying
anyway,
the
you know what I mean?
shit out of ourselves. Everyone's got some.
I got some new ones.
Oh, you got
You got some new ones.
You got some
What
new
you got?
speakers.
It comes like that.
Okay.
Yo, these you plug these joints in and they're loud as shit. You could practice on anywhere. Yeah, you just plug them in and they're just loud as shit.
Yeah.
Check out my balls.
Hey, you split them in half. I don't think that's normal. Word.
Yo, you wanna check out my hood?
Yeah. Let's check out the hood.
Singapore.
Let's check out Singapore a little bit.
This is
Hey, you gotta
Singapore
take them to the hawker. Take them to the hawker.
neighborhood. You'll see the infamous octopus where
Oh, the octopus.
Profo
I know the octopus.
Profo spilled a couple of times, getting too hunchy.
I know the octopus.
The
Oh,
octopus
look
right
at that.
Singapore,
Wow,
ladies and
Singapore,
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
And the finale.
Yeah, there you go. That's
The
the
octopus.
octopus. That's my friend.
How's Mama Hung?
Our mom's good, man.
Yeah, I love your mom.
Yeah.
You don't love my mom too much.
No, I won't go there.
Not like
I don't.
that.
I don't want to get my. I don't want my ass kicked by some Singapore gangsters.
You know. I'm a nice guy, bro. I don't beat people.
Yeah, I got stories.
So what's next? What's next coming up in before Radical Force? Like anything this month or January, or are you just getting ready for March?
Well, yeah, just getting ready for the jam now. Just sorting out this year's party day. Everything else is sort of sorted by the party day. So
why don't you give us some dates?
Import.
Why don't you give us some dates and the rundown of what you're looking at as far as Radical Force anniversary?
Yeah.
Well, on the first day, we're gonna have on the early part of the afternoon, Dance Alive Singapore qualifiers, and then right after that, we got the 7th to Smoke. So we've got Mr. Profo right over there.
hey! You're training, so no hanchai for me.
Ah,
this on the first day.
Look at these guys, man. For real, man. I swear, this is why I got so drunk. And all those pictures.
Okay.
But you gotta do a collage or something.
Then you need to. You need to.
One day we will.
Continue. After the
More.
7 to Smoke, what else you got?
7 to Smoke, we got you, we got Pre-1 from Beat Heroes 99 Flavor, we got Edit
Thailand.
from Australia, we have Catch from Fresh Motions Indonesia, Wing Zero from Japan, Foundations coming through, and Puzzles. as well.
Supernaturals.
So
Toronto.
we've got two more spots, so we're gonna get one more Singaporean b-boy and just gonna scout out and see which Asian b-boy wants to come out and rep.
And what's the dates for that right now?
So that's the first day.
That's 22nd of March. So that's gonna happen, and then the 23rd of March is gonna be the full day event. Most probably gonna have some after parties after that. And on the 24th, we're gonna have the party at the beach.
Oh, the beach is
the
awesome.
The original.
It's so awesome.
Who's
Like
your
Uno
sponsor
had to
this year?
kick me out because I was drunk. Sorry, finish that.
Who's the sponsor this year for the beach party?
Well, for this year, we don't get one, but we get an assortment of different kinds.
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah. Like,
So I think we have some vodka, we have some cognac, we have some whiskey.
Dude, you're sponsored by Hennessy. Oh my god.
it's crazy.
Next year ain't gonna be Hennessy. I moved on from Hennessy, so we got some.
Oh, sorry.
Shoot, sorry.
You got Jay-Z.
So-
Jay-Z.
You got Jay-Z and Weezy up in there and shit.
Yeah, next year it's gonna be not just like the beach party like the normal one. I think we're gonna have more like hopefully like a mini party concert kind of thing going
Oh
on.
my god,
nice.
you're gonna bring out Wu-Tang again, aren't you?
Yo, B, that's the dream. That is the
You're gonna bring
Yo,
out
and you
Wu-Tang.
gotta check out. And you gotta
One
check out.
day it will happen.
You gotta check out Sentosa Beach in Singapore. It's the artificial beach. Like it's
Yo,
crazy.
it's
like,
nuts, though.
It's a
It's
fake
dope.
beach,
It's
but
dope,
it's
though.
a beach. Like oh no, but that's is it happening at the Wave House again?
Yeah, for sure. Yo, check it out. Check out the link I sent you on Facebook.
All right.
This guy was like, "Welcome to hell."
I know. It is. The 7th layer of hell. For me, that's Sentosa. 7th layer of hell.
7th layer of hell. Nice.
I challenge Lean Rock to come out. Use your freaking flyer miles. You have enough. Lean Rock, just come out. Don't even DJ. Just come out.
Come out.
Just come out.
They'll put you up, man. Trust me.
He has the skin tone of Boy in Sunshine.
You know
so
what?
it's
I'm
all
gonna
good.
tell a little story. I was like in the pool, right? Drunk in the pool, like this little wading pool. And then I heard a track. I forgot which track it was. And I must have ran out in my like trunks and went on the dance floor and I'm all dripping and Uno's like, "What are you doing?" And he kicked me out. He's like, "Dude, okay, wipe it up now."
That's what I'm talking about.
It was
People
in the
are,
middle of the
coming
battle.
out of the beach and going straight to the dance floor.
Yeah, it's crazy. It
and
was
just
crazy.
getting loose. It's insane. It's insane.
Really,
Like,
it
you know what I
really
mean?
was.
Like, it's just a good time. And good people. Like, you gotta chill with the Radical Force boys. And the thing is, you gotta check out their style. They're not just party guys, but they're good B-boys too, man. Like, straight up. Like,
And then around Bad Boy and Sunshine, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife. Because they pimp-a-limpers. For real.
Pimp-a-limpers. Yo,
Nah.
spend one, like, online, like, Pimp-a-limper. What is it really?
Trust
Like,
me, you
hey.
see these guys, you'll know.
The nicest smiles ever.
Ever.
Colgate smiles.
Dude, they will melt the hearts of all the women in America. Like,
Yeah,
I
when
want
you
to
guys come
adopt
to
you,
America?
Sunshine. I want to adopt you. Please, pocket dildo.
When's you guys like? When are you guys gonna make the pilgrimage? Because I know you made the pilgrimage to the U.S. and New York in 2005.
Yeah.
When are the guys gonna come out? Man?
Yeah, 2005.
Yeah,
When are you guys gonna come out? When are you guys gonna come out? When are all y'all gonna come out to America, man? I'm waiting for y'all.
Yo, man, like we want to come out to the US so bad, so we're trying to work on saving some money and try and get ourselves out maybe next year. It's pretty tough, man. Asia's economy ain't that great compared to the States, but now we catching up. So
Yeah, you guys are catching up. The Singapore dollar is like, that's the thing. When I'm going to Malaysia or Philippines, I'm like, I'm good. I go to Singapore, I'm like, it's like America. Like, no.
Word. Is there any questions for Felix from Radical Force?
Yeah, any questions for the Mr.
Oh,
Mayor
just real
of
quick. Good night,
Singapore?
little moose. I know you're going to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, good night, Moose.
Good night, moose.
He's all like, he's a 12-year-old
Good
kid
night,
from San
Moose.
Diego, and he's like listening to us, like, yeah, we get this messed up.
his parents do drinking games with us, so it's all good.
Yeah. So anybody, any questions for Felix from the Radical Force about anything? Southeast Asia, Singapore.
Oh, what is that? Chicken rice? Oh my god, chicken rice. Chicken
yes.
rice. Oh my god,
The
chicken
hawkers.
rice.
Cheap food in Singapore, but
That was
it's
like $1.
mad good. Oh, there you go. That's the shirt for the Radical Force Jam. The Rasta Lion.
Mad lion.
City. Lion City.
Okay.
that means
we
it's the Hanchai Lion.
We got
Yeah, okay.
Hanchai lion.
Okay, so we got a question from Black Belt Jones, who's our intern cameraman. What are you guys up to now since you guys did Battle of the Year?
Sorry?
What are you guys up to right now since you guys just got finished with Battle of the Year?
Well, I think the next competition we're taking part in is Centaur Dance. It's a commercial dance competition. But yeah, we got through and we got to the regional finals, which is going to be in Singapore anyway. So we're going to be hanging out with some of the boys from the region. We haven't really started practicing. We're going to do it sometime soon, hopefully like a week before. Just trying to wait.
Nice. Okay, so I got a question from Spen. I got two questions. One from Spen. What do the walnuts taste like in Singapore?
Just like how your nuts taste.
Oh! And then our second question is from Timber. Where did the golden pussy come from?
I think the Golden Pussy legend, a legendary story, you have to ask Mr. Senior Bounce and Senior Guaguanco himself.
Oh shit, Bounce and Gogonko. Okay,
Timber Gogonko.
Yo, you gotta ask them because
Shout out to my man Bounce, mentor brother.
Yo, Bounce, Shadow Rock and Bounce.
So, who are you? I heard you got Ken Swift coming in for judging this year.
This year, I mean, I thought it was the 15th year, maybe just to get someone that really represented the way that we like the dance and we have a lot of high respect for. I think Ken Swift was a good choice. I'm trying, usually we don't try and do that too much because we don't really have that much funding to fly people out. But there's a lot of people in the region who are trying to help us out with that too.
Nice.
And just try and get Kenny out and just see more of Asia and like just book him up. And I think him to the Grace Jam, just on the 15th year, and it'll be cool and have fun too, right?
Nice.
I mean, like I think a dude like him often goes to like a lot of the big stage kind of jams, and he doesn't really get time to like really hang out with the people, with the b-boys and the b-girls. So I think this would be a trip that he can just really soak in it.
Yo, Lean is like, damn, I want to go to that jam.
Yeah,
Go, Lean.
use your freaking flyer miles and
Go,
get out there.
go. Trust me, it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun. Talk
Yeah.
about P-boy.
yeah. Like P-boy is like next level. It's next level in Singapore.
Next level. Okay, now these guys are having a discussion.
Yeah, everyone's like, hey, we should save up now.
Yes.
Yes, you
it's a
should
good
go save
idea.
up. Like, yo,
That's a good idea.
if you want to, like, honestly, Profo approved jam is, and I don't approve a lot of jams. Like, I promote a lot of jams, but there's only a few I approve. That's a Profo approved jam, and that's Radical Force. Radical Force, Culture Shock, Outbreak, Massive Monkey.
Word. We got any last shout outs for you,
dude.
Felix?
Yo, Timber said he's going.
Well,
Timber said he's
do a
going.
tour if you guys are coming out.
Wait, hold on. Everyone's talking at once. My bad. So, Timber said he's going.
Yep, Timber's coming.
He's coming. He's going.
Going.
He's like, Lean, go.
Lean, you gotta be there with your boy, man.
Yeah,
there
Lean,
you
you heard
go.
that, man. You heard that, Lean. You heard that. Check it out. Any last shout outs? We gotta keep it moving, my bad. But any last shout outs?
Well, shout outs to my crew, Radical Force, and also to all my $7 boys worldwide. Shout out to you guys, floor gangs, niggas, and ninjas, and all the b-boys out there. Everybody who's made a positive impact on my life, cross paths one time or another. All my inspirations. Yeah, you know it when I see you. So yeah, peace. Keep it short. Radical Force, $7. See ya.
Oh my God. Let's give it up for Felix, Radical Force, Singapore. Remember, if you got a chance to go out to Singapore, check out Radical Force anniversary in March.
March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Felix.
Yep.
All right, peace. Peace, Felix.
Peace.
Peace. Yes, sir.
All right.
We're going to go to a commercial break real quick, and then we're going to get to our last interview, which is with Mandeep from Slum Gods. India represent. We're taking a commercial break, y'all. Peace.
Body Wrecker, the Home Destroyer, my man DJ B. Ryan, Little Green Apples for life, baby. Cutting off sucker duck heads, ingredients of flavor.
Hold tight. We got Mandeep from Slum Gods coming up, talking about the India scene, and then we're gonna get into Epicenter Karaoke. Once again, remember to check out Cypher's Center. Once again, remember to check out Cypher's Center for the Urban Arts. We got the White Elephant Battle. And this weekend, we have the big payback over in Cupertino, California. Check it out. We'll be right back. By the way, AJZ87, we are on every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Even though it's 10 p.m. now, we go over time. Who cares? If you're still showing up, still watching, we go on 8 p.m. every Thursday. That's Pacific Standard Time in California. Google it, or whatever search engine you have. Just make sure you're able to tune in live to the Epicenter. Up next, we got my man, Mandeep. Putting out a challenge to Lean Rock to go to the Radical Force Jam in Singapore, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Let's see if you buy some acid and some champagne bottles then. With your Fruit Loom ass. Just as a special treat, thank you for waiting online. We're gonna show a little bit clip of the Rock to the Floor. That's the Sunday at Singapore, the Radical Force Jam. We'll just show a little bit, just a little bit. Hold on. Oh, yo, B Ryan's on the. Yo, B Ryan. Florida represent. That's my man, B Ryan. DJ B Ryan.
Shut.
Check him out.
Shit. We coming back. Hold tight. Hold tight. We run. We run whenever we run. You know what I'm saying? We aim for a 2 hour, but sometimes it goes over. You know? Yeah. Depending on how much fun we have is how much we get over. Go over. He's sitting in. Yeah, he's sitting in. There you go. It's needed. The epicenter is needed. Once again, if you are in the Phoenix, Arizona area, check out White Elephant Battle out there. It's Cypher Center for the Urban Arts. Yes, sir. Hold tight, hold tight. Okay, you want to come back and talk? Okay. Hold on, let me set this up. You want me to come back and not go into the clip? Okay, come back first. Hold on, let me get this set up. Let me turn all this other stuff off. All right, we're gonna come back. We're coming back. Yo, sir. Okay, hold on. DJ push for and we're back. Okay, so you want to say something? Yo, check this out. I just want to say, Felix gave me this clip while we were doing the interview, and we were like, play this clip. You have to play this clip. And this is especially for Lean Rock out there
He was like, we keep talking about the Radical Force Jam, so we have a clip from Raw to the Floor this year just to get a sample of what goes down.
Let's check
at
it
the
out.
Radical Force Jam, Raw
Let's
to
check
the
it
Floor.
This is Radical Force Jam.
This is
oh
the
my
Beach
God!
Party.
Body waves, body rolls. Sponsored by Hennessy. Good Lord, VSOP. What? They'll come back. This is what Lean Rock should be contending.
Lean Rock, you should go.
Oh, that girl just smoked you. Is that Erie?
It's real
On the beach.
Put your hands to the concrete, feel a buzz on the street. Put your hands to the concrete, feel a buzz on the street.
This jam is on the beach.
Music for the soul, y'all.
The time is on the side of the oppressed today. It's against the oppressed. And truth is on the side of the oppressed today.
Look at these guys partying like
You'll see it. You'll see terrorism that will terrify you. And if you don't think you see it, you are trying to blind yourself to the historic development of everything that's taking place on this earth today. It is impossible for this system, this economic system, this political system, this social system, this system, period. It is impossible for it as it stands to produce.
that was just a little taste of what's going on.
Yo, that was for Lean Rock. You know the deal. Jam looks crazy. Yo, Odin, I'm telling you, anybody from America, Radical Force Jam, March 22nd, 23rd, 24th is worth going. And who we have as far as in-studio guests, my man from Slum Gods, we got my man, Mandeep. Give it up for Mandeep.
Yes, sir. He's also an intern over here at the Epicenter. Yes, sir.
You know how we do. How we work.
Kind of share it. Yeah. Here.
So check this out. So yeah, you know, we were like, today we were like, you know, we got Lean and we got Felix, and then we was like, yo, who should we get? And Rob's like, yo, we should get like, you know, we should get Mandeep because he can talk about, you know, the Indian hip hop scene and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
tell us about, did you grow up in India and move out here, or you lived out here first?
No, so I'm originally from LA.
Okay.
And then moved to the Bay like 6 years ago.
Right.
And so always born and raised in Cali, but I started going to India when I was a child, like with my family a couple times, but didn't really go like as an adult until 2009. And
Okay.
So the first time I went out there in 2009 was like my exposure as an adult to Indian society and also to hip hop in India. The Red Bull BC1 was there at that time.
Right.
So that was the first time I went out there to really like check out the scene and see what's going on. And it was for the hip hop scene, but b-boying was the main thing that was happening.
Right. So what was your like experience as far as like, was there like MCs or was it just mostly dancing? Was there a DJ scene or graffiti scene out there?
Yeah, I mean all of it. I feel like hip hop was in India, like you know, Felix was talking about how it was in Singapore like early 80s and stuff. I feel like it was there too in the early 80s. There's a lot of Bollywood movies that you know talk about breakdancing and songs that talk about breaking, and then there's like a lot of popping and locking happening in their choreography.
You know, actually, I went to India for an off-Bollywood movie, and I was actually there for a month.
I know, that's crazy. You told me that. That's crazy.
And the movie will never be released.
Really?
No.
Oh my god.
It sucks.
That's it.
Which okay, my bad. Let me
we turning it up, you know what I mean? Bay
we
Area
turn it
style,
up,
you know?
yep.
It's a Bay Area global movement. But yeah, man, hip hop in India was popping off as soon as I touched down. I feel like it's been popping off in the 80s with the break-in, and then in the 90s it wasn't really documented too well, and now in like the late 2000s it's kind of coming back.
Or do you know I was on Roadies too?
I saw that.
Did you watch that?
They filmed in the Bay, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I was on Roadies, so
MTV
I'm like an
Roadies.
Indian personality.
Yeah, you are.
I've actually been in 3 Indian projects.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's kinda crazy. Like,
That's hella funny.
I was in a Tollywood movie, and I forgot the
What?
name. Yeah, I was in a Tollywood movie. Yes. Yeah, you were in it too. And then I was in roadies in that one movie that's never going to be released.
That's crazy. That's so fucking crazy.
India, I love you. My friend.
Shout out to all the Indian b-boys watching right now. You know what I mean? We about to have Profo and hopefully Rob as well come out there soon. So, you know what I mean? Let's get organized, baby.
So, like, as far as, like, you know, since you've been going back and forth, are you playing more of an influence in hip-hop out there?
I feel like I'm just as influential as anybody from there or from here who's like getting involved, because we all play our different parts, you know what I mean? And so I feel like I can be a bridge for hip-hop culture up in Zulu Nation, you know what I mean? Having like direct contact with, you know what I mean, Africa Bambaataa and letting them know what's happening in India, and then also going there and having direct contact with the actual b-boys, MCs, graph writers, DJs, and just, you know, transmitting information back and forth, you know, and really learning myself at the same time.
Is hip hop kind of understood out there, or is it still kind of like they, like, you know, because like obviously with the Bollywood scene, the singing and dancing is like automatic in there.
Yeah,
like
they
gravitate to the dancing real quick.
Definitely.
But like as far as like just it being that hood element, like, you know, hip hop, do they get? Because there's a hood there, but you know, for a lot of third world countries, it's like they don't want, even though they are hood, they don't want to be like. I don't want to be hood.
And India is a developing country like that. You know what I mean? Even their government would refer to them as developing, and that's why I say that word. And I feel like you know what I mean, Slum Gods and all the movement that's happening in the hoods of India is definitely being recognized within that area as like a force in you know what I mean, in the culture. But as far as like on a mainstream level, it's really like, you know what I mean, for rapping it would be like 50 Cent and Eminem.
Oh, okay.
And for dancing, I think there's actually a big Bollywood dance movie coming out.
Oh, really?
Which is like very similar to, you know how Bollywood likes to copy American movies.
Right,
it seems
right,
like
right.
so similar to that other Chris Brown movie that's gonna come out.
Oh, yeah, the Battle of the Year.
Yeah, and so like it's just like a kind of actually like Step Up, because Step Up was huge in India.
Oh, okay, right.
Everybody,
I'm
even the
sure.
B-boys are like, yo, Step Up. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, wait a minute, what's going on? You know what I mean? So like, but I feel like YouTube definitely played a part and stuff like that too, also out there. So I mean, it isn't really accepted into mainstream culture as its pure form, but it is happening though.
It's funny, it's funny because like someone from India just sent me a message. And I didn't get back to you. I forgot who sent it. I'll be sending it too. And he was like saying like basically like, you know, they want to take this art seriously, and a lot of people in India, as far as maybe the elders or maybe the establishment, isn't accepting the dance. And the funny thing is like I don't know how to respond because it's like that in America too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think
they don't think it's like that.
No,
right?
a lot of them. No, well, nowadays there's a lot of crews that are traveling internationally, and also crews that are communicating with other b-boys who come in. I think Physics just came.
Yeah.
And you know, B-Boy Bunny from Rockfresh Crew is like one of the leaders out there. They're communicating and stuff like that. But on a general level, the consensus is that you know, the B-boys just break, and like this is their full-time thing, and like they get a lot of money off of this or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But it's like they don't understand really that it's, you know, just like everywhere else, it's a struggle to do what you love. You know, and especially in America, it's like you think that, you know, everybody's got gold streets and things like that, but it's really different like that. You know?
So you also with Slum Gods, you do a lot of video production, and you cover a lot of stuff with hip hop. We got this clip right here, and we're gonna watch a little bit of it, and I want you to explain what's going on,
cool.
what we're looking at. So this is the first clip, so we're gonna go into that right here. And why don't you? I'm gonna put the level a little down.
Turn down.
So a little bit down so you can hear us.
I'll kick a little flow.
Okay. So.
So right here, this is Galakari Safaris Volume 1. This is Lady Karma, who's a graffiti writer going back and forth from the Bay Area to India.
Oh wow, nice.
She's doing a piece in Punjabi, which is her native language. It's like you know, one of the first wild style pieces in Punjabi I've ever heard of.
Nice.
And then she's also working with some youth out there. Shout out to Samantha, who was Shout out to Samantha, who was the girl who hooked us up with this wall. Our wall fell through that day, and she was like, you know, I mean, come through to this hood. We're doing a workshop, and there's actually cows inside of that. It's like a cow, kind of
like a stable or something like that.
Yeah, stable for cows and stuff.
Nice.
This is
wow.
A young girl that was like from the hood. There was, you know, what I mean, painting, doing workshops. A lot of them painted their own houses, like on the doors and stuff like that.
Okay.
The homies chilling with the little animals.
People are asking you to speak up, by the way. My bad.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. Elaborate.
Yeah. So pretty much this is the graffiti write-in going down Bay Area to Bombay. This is actually New Delhi though. Lady Karma.
Alright.
Represent Kalakari crew, Punjabi wild style piece going down right now. You know what I mean? Native language styles. Represent for the females out there. And so you can see in India, you know what I mean, the culture is varied. We have the big malls and we have the hoods. We have everything in between. You know what I mean? India is a land of everything, really. You know, and it's getting to the point where you can have everything you have here and more, and a lot less too. You know, so just like giving back to in an artistic way through hip hop.
Word.
Building with folks.
Let's go to the finished piece real quick.
Yeah, for sure. We can.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you see the homies chilling. Go back a little bit.
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Right about here. All right.
Cows eating, doing their thing. That's the homies chilling right
look
there.
at the final piece because we got more topics to cover as far as Indian hip hop.
Yeah, man, you gotta ask me some questions, bro.
There you go.
You've been to India, dog.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the henna styles with the paint. You know what I mean? Just showing the mixes.
Oh, you want me to ask Indian questions?
Yeah, ask me some stuff. Like you went out there, right?
Why is it so offensive if I'm like a sir and not your friend?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, if I'm sir, it's like a bad thing, isn't it? Or like, sir, no sir, right? And then like, if it's my friend, it's like a good thing, right?
That's like you deciphering the culture, though.
Yes.
Because sir is supposed to be like you're giving respect, but really you don't want to be the sir.
You don't want to be
boys.
the sir. That's what I know. Is you don't want to be the sir, sir, no sir. And it's like my friend.
Yeah. You want to be the friend.
I want to be the friend.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the
sir. Has responsibilities.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to be the sir. That's for sure. Word. So let me pull up another clip.
Yeah. So Yak Films also showed some stuff of ours. I think the one you're gonna show right now. Oh, that's Team Backpack. Oh, so this is a collaboration between Team Backpack, which is another like I said, I try to do Bay Area and India. So there's like a Bay Area crew that does ciphers and stuff like that. You can go ahead and play it.
Okay.
And this is actually at a temple in the intro is at a temple in the hills. Where they have the best hash in the world.
Oh, nice.
Of the Himalayas. This is close to Milana. And this is
I'm like,
this is a sick temple.
Really? I gotta meditate in that temple.
Yeah, it's outside the temple that they do it, not in the temple. But you can go to the temple before or after.
Let's take a look at this clip we're looking at, and this is the Team Back.
So this is my man's out there. He's going to make tea. He's walking to this boiling hot water springs. This boiling hot water comes straight from the river right there.
Wow.
And they just make tea straight away. He's making tea, look at that, right off the water.
Wow.
No need to boil it, you know what I mean? It's boiling already. And there's two temples there. There's a Hindu temple there and a Sikh temple there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of unity, you know what I mean? And then this is us rapping with the Slum Gods.
Oh, let's listen a little.
Your boy had to kick it off. Go ahead.
Oh, whoops.
Wazulu, it's a gimmick and you live it. A winner trying to win it, it's an image that I'm giving you. Remember, take a minute and reflect. All the stress that you accumulate, now compress the depth of your tense and foolish fate. Who to hate? A question that the rulers rake strategically. Choose the place of every immigrant.
Shout out to all the Slum Gods out there in New Delhi holding it down. Wazulu on the beat.
Either. Now what the fuck do? I hold it down in the west, but my
hip hop, that's what I'm saying.
And then you can forward a little bit more and let's check out the second MC too.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep,
right
MC
here,
Heem.
right
Yep,
here.
MC Heem.
All right.
Drop that.
Yo, this is MC Heem representing India. Shout out for Team Backpack.
Check out his hair, you know what I mean? Representing one time. We all Asian, you feel me?
His face.
We all Asian, you feel me?
जिंदगी शतरंज जिंदगी का खेल यही जो जीता वो विजेता बाजी का है अंत वही कोई नहीं कोई छोड़ नहीं हर मानो उम्मीदों के पीछे इंसानों की जैसे कोई होड़ लगी कोई तोड़ लगी कोई शौक नहीं कोई रोक नहीं कसमों और वादों का इस कलयुग में कोई मोल नहीं नसीब अपना अपना कहते हैं ये महाभारत में थी बात नहीं अनमोल वही जो ख्वाब सही जज्बात सही हो घात सही जो जिंदा लाशों के संसार में चीरता तन्हाइयां जिसके बोलों की गूंजों से मिटती हो ये रुसवाइयां मेरे की अंगड़ाइयां है वानियत के नाच में जो साथ दे परछाइयां आत्मा परमात्मा मौला की वो दुहाइयां खामियां बदनामियां है जीवन का एक अंश सुल्तानों की इस पंक्ति में जिसने दिखाए रंग सच्चा बादशाह जीती उसी ने जंग ये जंग ये जंग
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to all the homies out there. MC
That's dope. That's dope. That's real dope. That's real dope. Real dope. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's impressive.
All right, on man.
I love watching your videos because like you cover some nice material and and you're exposing like the rest of the culture to the world, and
Right on.
that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
For that.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
I feel
Yes,
like
sir.
you guys are doing the same with the show, so it's a great
Oh,
thing
we
to
try, we
come
try.
over here. You know what I mean? Making sure that the world's not about to end. It's actually just about to change, and we all gonna get connected. You know what I mean? Even today, you guys were talking about Southeast Asia, and
Yes,
that's
yes, sir.
amazing. You know what I mean? Because it's just like we're South Asia too. You know, so it's all like it's really one world because we're over here in Daly City and over here in San Francisco, doing it big, keeping it all connected. So
Okay, so let's look at the last clip. What's the last clip you got for us?
the last clip is some b-boying because you guys are like, "Where's the b-boying at?"
Where's the
some writing? It's the
which one is it? Do you
Actually,
remember
you're the
which one it
first,
was?
if you wanna know, Mandeep's the first
Oh, it's not?
that's been
Oh,
in the
shit.
epicenter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're our
Like,
first
we
MC.
we never had any other MC that's
I gotta
on,
pull
so
it.
it's like you know
Keep
what I
it-
mean.
yeah,
Like,
you gotta keep talking,
Remember, we
dog.
keep it hip hop. We don't just keep it b-boying because you know what I mean. It's not just breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? If it was just breakdancing, then it would be like BC1. But epicenter is hip hop. It says hip hop for a reason, so we represent that.
This is the first one, right?
That's dope because I even at the jams, you know what I mean? It's dope to see some, it's dope to see some MCs come out. So shout out to all the MCs and other you know what I mean, writers who come out to b-boy jams and stuff like that because you got to support the culture. And I think that as an MC, to me, honestly, the rawest form of the culture that's left in its essence is really b-boying. Even if because it's the first one that really got that commercialized, and I feel like it's like the first one that really adapted to being commercialized and still maintaining its essence in, you know what I mean, however it exists, you know. I gotta say, it's like, this is just like a pet peeve of mine. For like, you know what I mean, it's just no disrespect to the MCs, not a lot of MCs are watching anyway, but if you guys are, I would say it's like, if you're up and coming MC, like I say, if you do a b-boy jam, I think you should do 2 songs max. That's just like,
Max.
2 songs max.
Maybe just one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even rock nowadays. I'd be like maybe one during the breaks, during something, a couple
it's just like,
freestyles.
don't force the b-boys to come in. Like, come
They
on,
hate-
dance
they
for
don't
me,
wanna
like-
listen to rappers.
Yeah, but just like, if you have a good song, have your banger out, right? And then like you do your banger, and if you bang it that hard, then you're gonna ask about
for
it.
another one,
not
and the same thing in India. I went out there rocking, and we did one. They're like, "Oh snaps," you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We did
yeah.
another one, and then you're like, "Okay, it's like time to let it go back to the, you know what I mean, the event."
Yeah, because it's like they're gonna keep asking for more as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to keep them like, you know what I mean? Because like we are oversaturated with like, a lot of, like a lot of stuff. Like as far as the radio, as far
Especially
as
rapping,
hip-hop-wise,
rapping. Everybody's rapping.
Exactly.
Everybody's not breaking though.
Yeah, nah.
But anybody,
it's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's like I would
For
like
sure.
to see MCs there, but the thing is, the MCs are so used to like the limelight.
No, come to support. That's what I say. Come to
exactly.
support. You know what I mean?
I
Because
say that for the DJs too,
'cause-
and the graph writers to come,
Right.
to come to like just to come to the jams is like same thing. I will support an MC show, and I'm not gonna cipher all day.
Yeah,
on the MC show. I'm
yeah,
gonna
exactly.
watch the MCs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And b-boys do come out to support. They always go to live shows and stuff like that. So it's just
Yeah.
All right, let's go with this video. Yeah.
We're gonna go check out the next clip.
So this is a park jam we threw. My man B-Boy Hira started Tiny Drops Hip Hop Center out there, working to create a safe space for B-Boys out there. So this is a park jam. We got kicked out of the park. I almost killed the dude who kicked us out. So we had to go to another spot. And then these film dudes showed up with a sick camera. Hella random. Slum guys. This is Kirki Village right here. A lot of street art coming out in India too right now.
Those who I met up in the past become a flash when the future's taking pictures without permission to ask. Where to ash when your life is a bucket of broken glass? The hope is that you'll make it to the bottom of the flask. I met a lonely soul, how? Cause she told me so. Who could be that open door to let me in and see they gold? Lost is a word used by the wicked to confuse all the children and throw them off of their
Yo,
path.
Sultan,
Just cause you don't have a
Wazoo,
plan
right
doesn't
there.
mean your motivation and your destiny won't meet up one day hand in hand.
So those are all slum guys you see, you know what I mean? That was pretty much just like slum gods dominating the cypher right now.
Life at its best is an attempt to reconcile differences that vex the breath in which the sun sets. Are we done yet? with all that dumb shit. Living in a box with categorical assumptions. Kismat se milke mera dil javan. I'm here to get it on with bad man radon. You sitting being a critic, rave on. I'm into guerrilla action where each and every tactic is strong. Kismat se milke asman mera zameen. Jo ho gaya so ho gaya si gabaru shakeen. A new day is here, time to formulate the team. Slum gods, never is the focus getting cream. More like setting up a scene for a dream to come true. Lost between two languages, ancient and new. The patience is through, so we change up the chapter. The vibe is a tribe full of indigenous masters.
Shout out to Little Anarchy Films coming through and holding us down. You know what I mean? That's like Indian production, independent media coming up in India. So that's crazy. The local hip film crew.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
No,
it's
like,
not.
There's like, like they have these class systems like you always hear about and stuff like
I'm
that.
glad you asked that.
The class system. And the whole thing is like with b-boying, does that draw all the lines, or is everyone still kind of in that kind of like?
No, hip hop and b-boying especially is breaking that. It is a revolutionary culture within Indian society that is challenging the caste system and everything about gender and all that.
Right,
so straight up
like
revolution.
That's what hip hop does. Period.
Straight
like,
up, yeah.
Across the board, you know
definitely.
What I mean? Especially with breaking.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean, like because like in the MC world, it's kind of hard to be like another kind of like ethnicity and try to like be big. While b-boying, it's like it's just straight skills.
It's straight skills, and honestly, what I think what really happens out there is that there is a bit of fractioning within the culture because there's a large gap of like who has money, who has a lot of money, and who doesn't have that much money, and the gap is like huge, and you could be in a cipher together, so you're gonna, you know what I mean? It's still human nature to look at another man and be like, you got this, I got this. We look at each other. Some people can see beyond that. Some people can just see that, But I think that overall, it is challenging those things. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's definitely like it's bringing a revolution in India.
So because like that's the one thing about like hip hop, especially with breaking, it's just like it doesn't matter if this guy's rich, it doesn't matter if this guy's poor.
Straight up.
Because that it's just like it's just skill. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Skill at that point.
Yeah, straight up. It's hip hop.
You just respect the move.
Yeah, no doubt.
You don't like the guy, you respect the move.
No doubt. Yeah, and you know what? The craziest thing is that we put out a video called Battle Fort, and I'm glad I can say this on the record. I put out a video called Battle Fort. There's an abandoned fort in Bombay that the b-boys practice at, and as soon as that video came out, Crazy Legs came out and was like, I gotta go to the Battle Fort. Then when Rockstrike came out the second time, he came out with the Red Bull BC1 All Stars, and they went to the Battle Fort, and it's like this spot, and then yeah, man. So it's just like, and that's basically like literally the b-boys take it from the you know what I mean, just the streets, taking back this fort that's on the top of this hill. And it's like reclaiming this space, this ancient fort. It's super dope. So, you know what I mean? We're going to have, you know what I mean? The dungeon session live from the Battle Fort. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I mean?
So is there anybody out online that's still there? We still got like 22 people that, I know the show is going a little bit later than usual. You got any questions for Man D? Anyone out there?
Let's see.
We'll see.
Let's see. But real quick, can I give some shout outs?
Yeah.
Shout out to B-Boy Bunny, killing it. One of the top B-Boys, if not the best B-Boy in India right now. Rock Fresh crew, one of the top crews out there. B-Boy Simon, you know what I mean? One of the original cats who's holding it down. B-Boy Hira, who is a key component to the whole Indian hip-hop scene, putting it all together. B-Girl Ambi, one of the first female breakers, B-Girls out there holding it down for all the females and really representing. And, you know what I mean? And there's a whole documentary about her and her family. And just imagine, you know what I mean, being from an Indian family in America. I don't know, it's like an Asian family too. It's like, it's pretty tough with your parents. You have a different relationship. So hip-hop is not the priority, right? So imagine it.
Be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah, so for a female in India with a traditional culture to really use breaking as her tool, you know what I mean? It's real respect. And so all the other crews out there, Swordfish crew, Underdog Combat crew, Junkie Styles crew, Funky Disorders, man, there's so many crews.
Oh, Rockstrike was Battle Fort was dope.
Ah, Rockstrike. Hey, shout out Rockstrike. Hey, Rockstrike, we met at the first time you came out at BC1 in India. And it was so funny because I got my turban usually and my beard, and I seen Rocks, and he was like, I was like, yo, I'm from the Bay. And he just came to India, and he was like, what? Like, I don't think it made sense to him that I was from the Bay, because in India, and I was looking hella Indian.
He's like, I don't think you're from the Bay, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Rockstrite. You got robbed, dog. You got robbed. That Rockstrite.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is New Delhi State of Mind. So check out galakaricollective.com. We got this coming out for sale soon. So New Delhi State of Mind. You know what I mean? What it is.
Let's move on. I guess we're moving on.
Word up.
We're at 10:30 and like.
Shout out Pro41 and Rob Nasty for having me, holding down the hip hop scene, keeping it true for years, decades. Respect.
Yo, let's give it up to Man Deep from Slum
Deep,
God.
yeah.
Alright, I know it's getting a little late, but yo, we're gonna do this karaoke, and guess what? It's gonna be hip hop karaoke. Trick y'all. We've done like 80s songs.
Yeah.
We've done like Soul Man and Blues Brothers. We're gonna come back with the hip hop track. So we're gonna come right back with the Epicenter karaoke. Get ready, cause it's the first hip hop track that we've done. All right, we're going to the break. Big up. Quick shout out to B-Boy Vicky, right there in India. Yes, sir. Bombay Funk for y'all. B-Boy Vicky, you got that shout out, dog. Don't get on Mandy, please. Yo, we're gonna come back real quick, you know. Sooner than later, dog. We wanna get this off. Yeah, it's fun. Alright, where you at?
And if you're looking for fun, girl, you know I'm the one who gets the soul. Let me feel it, baby.
Yeah, I'm squeezing in the karaoke. We doing hip hop today. Everybody's like, why do you guys keep singing those old songs?
Let me feel it, baby.
Yeah, I heard about that spot. Actually, I heard about that spot. Alright, you want to get into this and then we'll wrap it up? Okay, let's go. Alright, so this is the Epicenter. Most people love this part of the show, and this is our karaoke time.
Here we go.
Here we go. Wait, hold on, let me get back.
Kiss the mic. Hello.
Let me get back. All right, this is Epicenter Karaoke. Let's go.
Let's go.
Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who fuck wild with the trigger. Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who fuck soft. I fuck your ass up. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3, hut. Old dirty bastards, live and uncut. Styles unbreakable, shatterproof. To the young youth, you wanna get gun? Shoot, blah. How you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless, wow. You wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out? You wanna get beat on and come down and shout. Your razor, hit me with the major, the damage, my plan, understand it, be flavor, gunning, coming at ya, first I'm gonna get you, I got ya, you can never master the method and stature, for rhyming, for rapture, hot niggas are resigning, now master my style, never, I put the fucking walk in the wild kid's terror, razor sharp, I sever, the head from the shoulders, I'm better than my competitor, you mean you're better than whatever, let's get together. Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who buck wild with the trigger, shame so thick I'm fat. Yo, Ray came blowing and blew off your headphones black. Rock from yo Cali to Texas, smoother than a Lexus. Now's my turn to wreck this. Brothers approaching half step, but ain't heard half of it yet. And I bet you're not a fucking vet. So when you see me on the reel, foaming like Voltron, remember I got teeth like a major. Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who buck wild with the trigger. Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga. I'll fuck your ass up. Yo.
Local, sound from my vocals, with people with a pair of bifocals. I
I'm no joker, play me as a joker. Be on it like a house of fire, smoking. Crews be acting like the gangs anyway. Be like warriors, come out and play. Yeah, heard me? I heard the shit. I heard that like gonorrhea. Got burnt once, it was only gonorrhea. Dirty, I keep my shit in the shores like for the funk to you. Heard her, taste the flame of the Wu-Tang growl. Here comes the Tiger vs. Queen. Ow, be like wow with my style. Drunk, you wanna get drunk? Get drunk. Woo, it's coming through to a leader to you. Now get funked like the shoe. What?
Yeah.
Yeah! Epicenter karaoke.
Yo,
Yes,
Bro
I punched the camera.
I punched
He
the
got
camera.
hype.
I was
He
in
got
it.
hype.
I was in
he
it.
got hype. He got hype. Let's do the woo up. All right.
Represent.
All right. All right. Okay, calm down now. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. All right. So let's do the sign off. Real quick. Quick jam. What's the jam going on this weekend? We got
the big payback in Cupertino, California. If you're in the Northern California area.
Yes,
we
sir.
got the Cypher King and the 4-on-4 going on.
All right. So let's that's what we got in the Bay. So let's do the sign off.
Yes, sign off.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
This has been the
Happy
Epicenter. I am your host, Rob Nasty.
And Pro for One.
This has been the December 13th, 2012 show.
Happy
Much love to all those who tuned in.
Yeah. See you next week.
Next Thursday. Same Epicenter time. Same Epicenter channel. That's entertainment, son. Let's leave with Lean Rock putting it on for us. Yo.
Special
Epicenter.
effects. Special effects.
Epicenter, let's go. See you next week. And if you're still tuning in, yeah, we're going to do that. Yes. He broke the fourth wall.
He broke the fourth wall, man.
You broke the fourth wall. All right, word up. The Epicenter. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, tune in once again next week, which will be the 20th of December, right before the end of the world. This has been the Epicenter, December 13th, 2012. Thank you for watching. Retweet, repost, Epicenter B-Boy.
LGA!